you say without that pillow talk? That pillow talk. That pillow talk. Can't let you get away without that pillow talk.
Welcome back to After Our Madness with Pedro and
Bird. Episode number 2. We back.
And we got a special guest here today. We're going to let him introduce himself today because we don't want to give him the wrong name. We got 30 names for him, but we don't want to give the wrong name.
We're going to let him say who he is today, right now.
Author Dion Thrasher on all platforms.
Oh, well
that
there
was
it is.
simple. That was simple.
That's one of the names we have for you.
Oh.
So today we're sponsored by Potion 9.
Yes,
give us a little rundown of how you started this.
My mama had a recipe, man, that she used to make whenever we had to get together at the house with the fam.
Mm-hmm.
Got real big. My little cousin Nisha died because we had so many people at the house. She made this big old jug of this pink stuff. And after Nisha passed, whenever I seen anybody that came to a repast, everybody was stopping me and asking me, like, man, what's up with that pink shit?
Yeah.
So I just, right then it clicked. Started thinking about it, like, man, maybe I can. And then I started rolling with this group of partiers named ATG that I know y'all familiar with.
Yeah, we was definitely a part of ATG.
And anytime we had to get together, hotel party, barbecue, Sunday night cookout, I always run the pink lemonade.
Right.
And set it off.
Yeah, I never understood what everybody, when I first got in the group, everybody like, you gonna bring the pink lemonade? I'm like, pink lemonade? Y'all drinking pink lemonade at a function?
Pink lemonade.
Nah, it wasn't regular pink lemonade. I'm thinking it's really pink lemonade. It was pink lemonade, but that shit was spiked. Had you drunk as hell. I done seen some wild shit off of that pink lemonade.
So what's this one we drinking right now? Because this ain't the pink I'm used to. This is something different.
This is our cognac base. We call it dark. Or this Potion number 9 dark. It's got brandy, cognac, and rum in it.
Oh, shit, you about to have me fucked up.
I'm about to be doing headstands.
Oh, shit.
Got smaller cups on.
We drink tequila.
Shit.
Well, I mean, it's good, though.
Go taste it.
We vibing, man. We started the legality process, in 2017, I want to say.
It's good as hell.
It's fairly
It's
approved,
actually good as fuck.
2019, and got in our first stores this year.
That's dope, man.
Started from jars, and now we in bars type shit.
Yeah, congratulations, man.
That's
Black
big.
owned is
That's
definitely the way nowadays, man. You have to own something.
Get
sure.
the bar like, let me get a double shot of that potion.
For sure.
Yeah.
That's
So
what's up.
it's actually good. The crazy part, I don't like dark liquor, but this is actually good.
So
I'm sorry, y'all. But
That's
you don't need a
actually good.
chaser with this.
Nah, you really don't. I ain't gonna lie. This is actually good. It don't. I wonder, do it hit you late or do it hit you like right away?
you gonna find out today.
You'll figure it out. We're going to figure that out. We're going to figure that out.
All right,
This shit
man.
sneaks up on you.
This is actually
I like
good.
this one, though. But I got to stick to the light.
The light liquor.
Yeah, but just so y'all peoples know, we got 4 different flavors, and each flavor has its own social code. The dark is for racial inequality. The pink is for breast cancer awareness. We got a tropical that's more like a goldish flavor. It's for suicide prevention. And then we got a red that's based. It's got a tequila base, and it's our potion punch, and it's the social cause behind it is HIV awareness.
Oh,
Okay,
yeah,
so that's all positive. That's big.
dope.
That's big.
Dope.
I didn't know that. I
Gotta
just thought
stand for
it
something.
was just colors. I didn't know.
A certain
That's what's
percentage of every bottle goes towards that social cause.
Okay,
Dope.
that's deep.
That's
That's live. I like that.
So
Everybody got a pink lemonade story. I guess you're gonna have your first one.
yeah, I'm about to find out what's going
And
on.
now that
right
we
now.
sipping, can we get a shy away from the business and get to what we really here for?
I mean, hey, we
Yeah,
have to take the time to get to know a little background on you. That's all.
Yeah, because they pretty much know us. Well, they know me. They don't know the other crazy one right here, but they know her.
Wow, I
I
didn't
mean,
know I
I'm
was
just
crazy.
saying, they just getting to know you.
That's all
They
right.
don't know the other part. She be tripping, y'all.
All right, anywho. So we just gonna base this on relationships today, and we're gonna get the male's perspective on a lot of things since I'm the only woman standing today. I don't want to get jumped.
What's the longest you've been in a relationship, bro? I'm just curious.
Yes, that's a good
Starting off
question.
organically.
Jesus,
That's a good
Lord.
question.
I'm gonna say my
3
longest. Boy, fuck you.
Type shit.
See what I'm saying? This is already started. I'm gonna say my real adult relationship. I'm gonna say 2 years, and that's just by me being adult and just really knowing versus like, oh yeah, I go with dude.
But 2 years really don't. It's not really long.
It's not. I mean, but things happen, and you know, you gonna make it work. You take a break from it.
So did y'all move in together within 2 years?
Together.
Yeah, you really found out who that person was once you
twins.
move in.
What caused the relationship to end?
He was cheating.
He was cheating.
But this is my thing though.
Oh shit!
Here we go. Me and cheat. I know that, right. And I hate what I'm about to say, but it's crazy because women are accepting of it. We accept and we deal with it. We'll forgive you and whatnot. My thing is, don't let it come back home. So when you out there doing what you're doing, it should never come back to where you lay your head at. So the fact that I know that you're out here doing, and I can't say, oh, I know he's doing it right now and this and that. It should never get back to me. It should never come back to your doorstep. And when when you get the next person, you making them feel like how I'm supposed to be feeling, and they just publicly talking about you, like it's like you ain't got nothing going on, and they broadcasting it all on social media, it becomes a problem.
So you rather not. So you just rather, you don't care what they do. You just rather not know. Like you want to go looking for it.
Yeah, I don't go looking for shit.
Yeah,
what's done in the dark literally comes to the light. It's not that I'm saying, oh, I accept a nigga cheating on me, because niggas cheat, bitches cheat, everybody cheat. I don't give a fuck how you want to put it. We all do some bullshit, right. But it should never come back to your domain, your place of peace, especially back to your home.
You gotta be careful though, because what you're doing right now is, when it comes to guys and men, most men think logically. Right. You're encouraging us to cheat. You're encouraging us to lie.
No, but yeah, and no, okay, I see what you're saying, but I'm
and hide it.
Well, okay, but y'all do that anyways. I'm not encouraging it because that shit don't nobody want to deal with no cheating ass person. Don't nobody want a cheating partner, period. That shit's totally unacceptable. But it happens. When women cheat, we on our way out the relationship. Y'all just do it because it's a new pussy. Y'all don't.
So do you really believe that women cheat on their way out? You don't think that women slip up too?
I can't speak for everybody, but I don't.
You don't think so either?
I feel like when a woman cheats, it's based off their emotions, like they're emotionally tied to another guy. Mm-hmm. You gave the guy the opportunity to get into your woman.
That's why I said we are leaving out of the relationship.
Only you should be.
Yep.
Right.
That's why I said. That's why I said.
So
that.
Basically, when a woman cheats, it's better not to forgive her. Basically.
Yeah.
Because she's emotionally tied to the next person.
Because she's emotionally gone now. Yeah.
I could forgive her.
It makes sense because once you cheat, you out of, if this is what you guys are saying, right? So once a woman cheats, she's mentally tied to another person. And if she comes back screaming,
it's not that she's mentally tied to that person.
What you thinking?
It's not that she's mentally tied to that person.
At some point.
It's just that she's not there. She's not there with you mentally anymore. And you don't want her.
That's why I said
you ain't gonna want her. You ain't gonna want nothing to do with her.
Before we started the live, that's why I said reciprocity, man.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, right? Don't do nothing to your woman that you wouldn't want your woman to do to you.
That's it.
Right.
That's it.
And
this
is the rule of thumb that I always try to tell guys to understand this. If, say, for instance, out of the week you got 20 hours to yourself to go cheat.
Right.
Guess how much time she has to herself to go cheat? Them same 20 hours.
That same 20.
Yeah.
So you're not really winning. I don't give a fuck.
Right.
I don't care what you convince yourself of.
Right.
But if you spend a time with another woman, you got a chick at the house, she can be doing the same thing. And if you expecting her to eat it, then you might as well expect to eat that shit as well.
Yeah. For sure.
Yeah, and I think, and I definitely agree with that. I agree with that. But a lot of the guys, we don't think like that. We don't think like that. And that's part of the problem, though. Mm-hmm. But, and not to say but, because, when you say but, it kind of washes away everything you said before. So I just feel like in a relationship, when you're done, you should just be done.
Be done.
Like, when you done, everything, like you said, the energy that you put into a relationship, you expect it out.
For sure.
So when the person is not giving you that same energy, what do you do?
And it's so crazy because...
Do you leave or do you give them a chance?
And it's crazy because a woman will accept it and keep taking you back and keep dealing with it.
What's the reasoning though?
I want to.
The guy probably
I'm
taking
say the
care
reason.
of the woman.
Sometimes it don't have to be that. It just we be thinking y'all gonna change.
A woman ain't putting up with that shit from a guy that ain't doing shit for her.
Yeah, I mean, you got someone who put up with it. Niggas ain't doing shit for them at all. They love them. It be the years behind it. It be the history. They be scared that they're not gonna find that with another person. Right. But they rather stay unhappy and miserable in a relationship. You got people who really stick around. Like,
oh yeah, I know that.
And it don't be on the beneficial side because he doing this, he doing. It be because they really be thinking that a nigga is gonna change. And don't get me wrong, some men do change. Some men change, but
men don't change until they get cheated on.
Like you said, men
don't change until they get cheated on.
And you know what's crazy? I've heard that. Maybe I should have stayed with him and cheated.
It's fucked up, ain't it?
That's fucked up.
Because if you see your woman in a picture with another guy, for some reason,
it bothers you.
Yeah, a woman, and that's the same thing with a woman too.
Yeah, 100%.
Because you do not want to see. And you know what's so crazy? Because I had a friend, right? He was dating a girl or whatever, and they kind of split ways. She was like, all right, let's take a break.
You want to separate.
So in the midst of their separation, he went and got another girl. What you don't do is give. What was that meme? Say you don't give nobody no space and expect them to
be the same person to come back.
Because now at this point, you done gave them space. You done gave them a chance to see the different people or talk with different people. Mm-hmm. Now they looking like, oh, this is a good guy or a good girl, and why is he getting fucked over? Mm-hmm. So they like, shit, now let me slide on in.
Slide and figure it out. Sure. Yeah.
And make it work. So I had a friend, he did that. So when I asked him, I'm like, so you don't love her? Like, you done with her? You don't love her? He was like, I do love her. But I gotta use this to heal me.
What did he need to heal?
Because he was hurt. Because she wanted the space. He didn't want space. He like, hell no, I don't want to do space.
What caused her to want the space?
It's like something he did for her to want to get away.
He was probably cheating, right? He was probably fucking hoes on, excuse my French, he was probably dealing with different women on the side. She found out. Mm-hmm. She said, I'm through with this shit. She separated. She went and found her, a work husband, what y'all call a friend, quote unquote.
Work husband.
I'm weak as fuck.
Wherever they spend all them hours at jobs, and you don't think that.
Not at my job.
Hey, but I'm going to tell y'all some scary shit. Being in the barbershop, cutting hair from 18 to 80. Guys that's married, guys that's just with their baby mama, guys that's in girlfriend and boyfriend relationships. It's the same story over and over and over again.
What's that story?
Always, I love her, but I don't know why I can't stop cheating on her.
Yeah.
And I'm starting to I tell them my opinion, like, bro, listen, the reason why is because men aren't really born for monogamy.
Yeah.
It ain't in us. Like, we are men. Like, if you take away my ability to provide, I ain't gonna feel like a man.
Right.
If you take away my ability to protect a woman, I ain't gonna feel like a man.
Right.
If you take away my ability to seduce or to romantically please my woman, I ain't gonna feel like a man.
Yeah.
If I'm 6 years into a relationship, right, and the lust is just not there, it's like, Luster, I love her to death.
Yeah.
We only having sex once every 2 weeks, once every month.
That's a problem right there.
That's a problem.
The guys in her inbox, they'll drink potion through her panties.
Yeah.
Let them tell it. I can't compete with that after so long.
Yeah.
So what ends up happening? She's going to eventually get to that point where she say, I'm cool. I'm going to go try my hand with dude and see what happens.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And I agree. And I feel like guys, we suck at this. Once we've been with a woman so long, we change.
We stop doing what got them.
What got them. So
and I don't understand that. I've always said that a man will do the things that will us in. As soon as y'all comfortable with us, y'all stop.
It's the thrill of the hunt that we in it for.
But y'all still need the hunt because y'all still have to. Y'all still got to give us that same energy y'all gave us in the beginning.
So with that being said, Bird, check this out. You want to hear some really fucked up shit? This is what's really fucked up. If Dro in a relationship and he getting to that point with that we discussing, He slide out one night, go to Chalet. He meet a chick down on getting drunk on Race, take her home, tear her all the way down. Some of the best he ever had. He go home and this woman feels new to him now. He gonna hit her with the same thing he just hit her with.
You niggas is sick.
I know it.
That's crazy.
Wow.
That's really true.
It's the truth. Your woman feels new to you again once you slide out and get you some. The guys I used to work with called it strange.
I guess I just should stay single at this point, because Lord, what?
No, that's not what we saying that every guy do, but that's
y'all
how
do it.
it
Y'all
works.
all do it.
I'm gonna say this for the guys that agree with what I'm saying.
They all agree with you.
We need to start having these type of uncomfortable conversations, men and women. And the reason being is that I personally feel like if more men would admit that what I'm saying is 100, less men will have to deny that shit.
For sure.
Yeah.
For sure.
There's a lot of guys that feel this way, and I'm like, I ain't about to fuck my family up for what you talking about.
But they end up fucking it up, and this is the crazy part. This is my question.
It's like a restart button.
Why is it that once it, you know what?
It's like a restart button.
Why is it that once it all come out and your woman is fed up and she tell you she's done, because she
That's
done
when
found
they
out?
start acting.
Why is it when you realize she's really done, y'all finally apologize and admit to what y'all did wrong, but y'all won't do it when she's trying to have a level conversation with you when it all came out before it got to that point?
A nigga or a woman do not want to admit they fucked up because and they don't want to admit it.
Knows.
But listen, they don't want to admit it because it could possibly lose them.
Yep.
But then you lost them, and now you want to admit it once you're already gone and be like, all right, I know I fucked up, I'm sorry.
You do.
But you won't.
It's like getting back in the corner, bird.
But you still want that person.
Yeah.
You saying, but I don't agree with that. And the reason why I don't agree with that is because that's the reason why I had the relationship I just came from. My relationship was structured around, listen, baby, give me what I need in order for me to love you correctly. And you ain't gonna never have a worry in the world when it comes to romance, when it comes to love, affection, all that type of shit. Most women, when you sit down and talk to them and try to explain to them I'm this way, they start thinking you got a fetish. They start thinking that you sex crazed. They start thinking all types of shit. At the end of the day, you just explaining to them, this is who I am.
That's who you are.
If you can accept it, let's move forward. If you can't, let me know and just chill.
That makes sense.
Don't try to lie and say I can accept it. And then 6 years down the line, we get into the shit. You like, well, I done grown. I don't want to do this. At that point,
you can't.
That's stupid.
The last podcast we had in Takar, and that goes back to what Takar said. Takar said, you put this person in front of you.
Yep.
I've seen that clip.
You put this person in front of you. Can you deal with this person 10 years from now? Because it's a possibility that they might not change
at all.
Can you deal with this person? If you could deal with this person, then it's going to work.
That makes a lot of sense. But why y'all still ain't answering my question?
You can't change what?
Why don't y'all... Why is it such a problem when your woman is coming to you with facts, proof, and she just want to have a conversation, so therefore y'all can level it out and get it right then and there?
What?
You ain't got caught cheating, yeah.
Oh shit!
Y'all still deny when she got it in your face. She want to talk to. She's not raising her voice. She want to talk to. She want to get this over because deep down inside, she don't want to let it go. But if you gonna keep her in line, now she's done.
I can't answer that question. I've never been in that situation. I'm gonna be honest up front. I'm gonna tell her I cheated. I fucked around last night. Where do we go from her?
That's what I would think that would happen, especially if she got the facts in your face.
The thing
is,
to
believe a lie though, then that's on you.
Yeah.
No, wait a minute. What lie?
If the guy is willing to tell you, baby, I don't know what the fuck you talking about. I see that text. That ain't how it played out. If he can convince you that the shit didn't happen,
then that's on you. You're right. You for sure.
And that's on the woman.
You're right.
Yeah.
The man is only gonna do what a woman allowed him to do.
Right. Facts. I feel like I haven't been. I probably have. I just don't recall it. But it's been the opposite before with me. Like I done
caught a motherfucker.
I caught her red-handed. And I asked, like, I was being civilized, like you said. I'm like, yo, like, who you was with, such and such. I don't want with nobody.
That defense right there, your response. That response right there would let me know.
Cool. So I'm like, listen, I'm trying to talk to you and let you know that I already know.
Yeah.
Kill that bullshit.
And it took for me to be like, you know what? Since you want to keep mine, fuck it. I'm done with it. Like, it took for me to storm out and be gone an hour or two
for somebody
for you to, now you want to admit it.
Now you want to talk.
But like you said,
You let me get away.
Why didn't you admit it? And now that y'all kind of saying stuff like, once a woman cheats, it is kind of over, right?
Over.
So
it's for the lack thereof. It's something that our mate is lacking. That you cause us to go cheat with another nigga.
Unless what though? Unless she cheated with that other guy and he was terrible.
So you think the only reason why you would cheat is because you're mentally gone?
And I'm gone. I'm mentally gone. Yes. I'm mentally gone.
Would you go back?
Because
would you go back?
Would I go back what?
Would you go back to the guy that you was cheating on?
It'd be more, no, it's more so of, I had the balls to cheat on somebody who I actually give a fuck about.
And then how you feel?
I did it for a reason.
Okay, so how do you feel after you cheat?
Now I know I can leave this nigga. Now I know I can leave him. Now I know I can leave him. Because if I just gave myself to somebody else, I don't mean I'm going back to that nigga who was shitty.
What if it's terrible?
I still allow somebody inside of me that shouldn't be there. I allow somebody else to enter what's his. So even though he knew whoever I went to was shitty, that don't mean I'm going back to him. I'm leaving him for him. I might go to the next nigga, whatever. It's
like murder. Like you heard watch documentaries. They all be like the first murder. It was hard, but everything after that it was easy.
Everything else was easy. Like what the?
How y'all feel?
It let me know that I ain't there where I once was with my guy.
Wow. That's crazy.
That's why a lot of women really be hurt when we find out that we get cheated on. Hence my last situation. When I found out my feelings was hurt because I knew I was doing what I was supposed to do.
When you found out your feelings was hurt.
My feelings was more so hurt because I felt like everybody in the world knew besides me because it was on social media.
But hold on.
It was a picture. It was pictures and posts and everything else. Everybody knew that because I don't watch story. It was on the story. I don't watch that shit. So everybody knew about all this. And yeah, I'm still bragging on how good this man is to me and this and that. But I also was feeling it because I kept asking him questions. We noticed the change in our men. We pay attention. And I start asking questions. And then when it all came to the light, I literally...
You was salty.
Hell yeah, I was salty. Not only that, and I was pregnant. So my feelings was really hurt. I'm like, you doing this to me while I'm carrying our kids. But when I actually brought it to his attention and was really willing to talk to him, I did it for 3 days straight before I had enough. And you laughing at me like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know. Just don't do me like that. I'm giving you the ample time to actually talk about it with me.
Right.
I'm letting you know, I already know you hurt me, but just let me know why you did it or what. Just admit to it. So therefore, now I can be comfortable and I can still, I didn't want it to be over with.
Did you love him?
Yeah, I did. I still love him.
So you do. I think this is a problem too. You think you could have been a part of the problem?
But listen,
hold on, wait. Let me
know.
Yes or no?
Yeah.
Yes or no?
I asked those questions.
Yes or no?
Do I think I could have been a problem?
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm gonna say my honest. He never said, and not only that, I never switched up, and I felt like I was doing more than as his woman was supposed to do. I did.
Is there any way he could have got tired of you?
I'm not a nagger. I don't bitch. I don't
argue.
I'm
saying, could he?
I don't know. It shouldn't have been no reason.
He got used to you sexually.
That's the thing. I do not know. I asked those questions because I started thinking like, damn, is it me?
Did the sex get shitty?
No, we know it didn't.
It never
to you.
It's right. It could have been to me.
So now listen. This is why. Well, this is why I say that. Not saying like you're not a good woman, but a guy. Mm-hmm. Sometimes guys is too closed mouth.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Because when you want, I thought you was about to spill that on your wife.
That white.
Oh my God.
I was gonna cry.
So when a guy be too quiet, instead of him telling his woman exactly what he wants from her, like how you said, like you told her,
accept it.
Exactly. You start accepting it instead of like, yo, listen, this is a problem. Mm-hmm. You not giving me head right. Or listen, or you when I'm hitting it, you don't make me feel like I'm the man.
For sure. 100%.
So this could be a problem too. So guys be too closed mouth. Like
he's not saying this, ladies. He's not saying this like we need to be babied or catered to or any of that.
Yeah.
All we saying is the same when the first time you meet a chick and you take her home and y'all do what y'all do, that same energy, you want it to get better. You don't want it to deviate. You know what I mean?
See, and I felt like I was doing more. I was going above and beyond.
Yeah.
But I do. And the reason why is because I really was in love with dude. I didn't just love him. I was in love with that man.
Yeah.
So I knew the difference within myself. So therefore, when it finally came out, like, and now we friends. That's my dog. Now we sit. He really don't like talking to me about it. Like I still ask little questions.
Do y'all still fuck around?
No.
Y'all don't have no sexual contact whatsoever.
We straight co-parents.
Yeah.
Straight co-parents.
Right.
I try to throw little hints out there, like just see if he's comfortable with telling me now. But he won't. But he ended up telling me he told me, he's like, I made a mistake. I shouldn't have made it. I apologize. But what he was doing with her, he would have never did it with me. Because he didn't respect her as much as he respected me.
Right.
So when he said that, I understood it. Because you held me to a higher regard.
For sure.
You wouldn't, the shit that you was doing with her, you would have never brought that shit home and allowed your woman to go through that shit.
Feel like
she was accepting of it.
Do you feel like he was the love of your life? Do you feel like he was your soulmate? Do you
Probably
feel like?
so.
I'm sorry. So with that being said, I got a quick question for you.
Yeah.
Why would you throw all the good away for that little small sliver of bad?
Because when I asked,
he was sliding his piece in another woman that he probably didn't care nothing about.
He said that, but this is the reason why. Because we started off as friends and we held conversations. When I brought it to your attention,
and kept everything 100 up until that point.
My point exactly. When you see the hurt in me, and I'm asking you this question, I'm not raising my voice.
Why did you want to know?
I already knew.
So why did you want to confirm it?
Because I want to hear it from him. I wanted to hear it from him.
You want the nigga not to lie to you.
Yeah, but he was still lying to me.
I wonder why.
That hurt it the most.
I wonder why people like does that. Like you already know.
You're going to take that shit to your grave. You don't want to admit to that because then you got to kiss twice as much.
And then he ended up saying, he told me, he was like, I wasn't about to sit there and tell you that. But why not? You knew I knew. He said, because I already knew you knew.
Well, just so y'all know, this is one thing I tell my daughter, or what I'm going to tell my daughter this, is that if you ask any man in the world, like if God gave you the ability to have sex with as many of the women in the world as you want, how many women would a man choose? No man is going to say, I just want her.
Of course not.
No man is going to say that. No man is going to say, I just want that one. Out of all the millions and billions of women in the world, a man going to say, I just want her.
I think women won't do that either.
I agree.
You don't think we would pick one person out?
Yeah, I will because of reputation.
Okay.
But like literally, like behind the scenes, you don't think you mean to tell me behind the scenes, Bert? Let's be honest.
Like you might say LeBron James, but you might also pick a Kevin Durant, like Kyrie Irving.
Right. So I don't know what you're talking about.
So this is a question. So out of everybody in the world, who do you love? I mean, who do you have the most fetish over?
Who is your number one?
Who you have the most fetish over?
If you could have any, you ain't got to name them. Just say the letter, first letter they name. But if you could have one guy in the whole world and never mess with anybody else ever, who would that one person be?
It's crazy because I'm about to say my kid's daddy, and that's because I actually feel like that man was my soulmate.
Right. So hold on, you ain't got no celebrity crush.
No.
Ain't nobody that
I love Jeezy
before,
but I don't. It's not no like I like him because he's handsome. I just hear his music. I like. I love
him as a
I like him as an artist.
So nobody can get that ass.
I don't have a celebrity.
Nobody can get that ass over your baby daddy. Nobody in the world.
Shit. The fuck, I'm free.
Okay, but listen, that's all I'm asking you.
We want to know who you want to go with now.
Like,
I don't fucking know.
You don't have no motherfucker in the world that you like.
I don't have a celebrity.
Who your celebrity crush?
I don't have a celebrity crush.
Weird, man. I like hood rats for some reason. I don't know. I don't know why. I like the real pretty girls. I like the hood rat chicks. It's a chick on my IG, man. She. Her name Pistol Killer. No, she ain't.
Pistol Killer. Let me check her out,
bro. Pistol Killer. Her name.
Fire.
Pistol Killer. That sound like some crazy shit.
She gonna fuck you up.
Mine's is Lauren London. Like,
why is London? Why?
She
is so pretty.
Man, my crush was so long. Listen, RP to Nipsey.
She is so pretty.
RP to Nipsey. But if I get my hands on her.
But you kind of know her a little bit. You got to feel for who she is as a person. Just based off of looks. That's why I see it who I see it.
Right.
That's crazy. I don't have a celebrity crush. I'm not even in tune with celebrity shit.
Yeah, scroll up, Joe. Scroll up.
I'm checking. Like
an elephant.
Yeah. Nah, I see why.
Wow.
Yeah, she's nice. She's nice.
I'm still stuck on her name. Did you ever ask her why that's her name?
Look at the picture, bird, before you judge the name.
I'm just wanting to know, did you ask her why it was her name?
Nah, I ain't never even reached out to her.
Oh.
So here, man, I feel like a woman do the same thing.
Everybody is bad.
A woman, if you put a woman in the room with a million guys, she's not gonna be able to just pick one
at all. She might tell us that.
Yeah,
but in her mind, she like,
because she don't want to be filled
3 and 4 and 5. They can get the shit too.
I'll be like, ladder up.
You'll look at women. You know, it's different standards for guys and women. Like, so the world say, a woman pick more than one guy, she a hoe.
Yeah.
Nigga, we could go in there and pick 13 of them motherfuckers.
Y'all the man.
Yes, I don't believe that.
I don't understand. Y'all hoes too.
I don't believe that. Because I feel like if a man is able to make a mistake, then the woman, if you're gonna hold her as an equal, she should be able to make the same mistakes that we make.
Yeah.
Can you repeat that again?
I done took my rubber off 1,000 times thinking this is gonna be the last girl I ever be with. And it turned out differently.
Yeah.
And I only said 1,000 I ain't really mean that, but
you could say a million.
Shit. What I'm saying is you think this woman is going to be the woman that you end up being with.
Okay.
Right.
Now, 90 days later, you feel like, nah, I don't want to be with her. So now you right back to where you started.
See.
It ain't intentional. It just happens that way.
It really just happens that way. Because we don't know who we're going to actually end up with forever.
So what do a woman need to know about men so that she can keep y'all happy? Or, you know, like what is it that women don't know that we think we know about men?
Damn, that's a good question. I think women more so is really, I think women is more self-centered than guys.
Why is that?
Like, they're more selfish because women be like, he ain't doing this, he ain't doing that, he ain't doing this, he ain't doing that. And we don't be the ones poking like, she don't do this, she don't do that, she don't do it. You gonna hear a woman nag about, he don't do this, he don't do that before you hear a man. You would nag about how much your man is not doing or what he doing, he cheating, he ain't taking out the trash, he ain't providing. You'll hear a woman nag before we sit here and nag like
a woman cares more about the structure of the relationship than the guy do.
And the guy.
The guy, me personally, I focus more on the love than the relationship.
Yeah.
I don't care about, all right, well, you left without me, or you left early, or you rushed me to get out the bed. I don't care about none of that. I like
women do.
Showing up.
Women do.
Yeah,
women do.
With each detail. We do.
Which y'all should. I mean, and I always say, like in the past relationship I was in, one of the things that stand out the most was the balance, the way we balanced everything. I worked to make sure that she knew, well, she was able to be strong when she felt like she didn't need to be. And her thing was to teach me how to be weak, yet still be strong.
Yeah.
It's like finding that perfect frequency and then forming that balance.
Mm-hmm.
That's what it's all about when it comes to a relationship, in my opinion.
Relationships, man, it's so crazy. And people stay in unhappy relationships for too long.
100%.
And that damages not just you, but the other person as well. Because
and that shit draining as hell.
They think we under the impression that you're happy or you run around.
Deep down inside, you miserable as fuck.
You miserable as hell.
Ready to off yourself.
Because women, y'all stand in some shit that y'all don't want to be, and then it goes to the point like I think people don't want to start over because now we gotta refigure this person out.
Yeah. Some people are scared to change.
Man, so all right, since we talking about starting over, say on dating, what is the first questions that you will ask a person on a date when you taking them out, like when you're trying to get to know people? Because me, I'm strictly straight to the business now because I don't have no time to waste with nobody.
Yeah, for sure.
So going in now, since I'm on the same type of time, I want to know what's your intentions. How you trying to move?
You can't ask him.
You can't ask him.
I don't ask like that, but it's pretty more so. I mean, shit, we out dating. We know what dating leads to.
I mean, you can ask them. You can ask them.
I can ask them without asking them that way.
But being as a guy, some guys gonna tell you right off back some shit that they might not even really be on for real, because they at that point they want to get in them panties. Like shit, you be like, what's your intentions with me?
I'll tell you what you want to hear.
Yep. Tell you what you want to hear right away.
Yep.
Hey, what's crazy is that because I'm in agreement with Dro, because I'm like, if a chick leave me on red, if I go pick a chick up and she got a shitty attitude, like all the red flags, right? Mm-hmm. I appreciate them motherfuckers now. Yeah. Back in the day, I used to be like, they used to irritate me. Like I was frustrated. I couldn't figure them out. Now I appreciate them because I know like she ain't the one for me. Yeah. I don't want to waste 2 minutes on shorty.
Yeah. You did. You already showing me
this ain't what I want. Mm-hmm. This ain't what I need.
Nah. Yo, I'm gonna be able to tell by our conversation now. Yeah. Now that I'm older, I could tell by our conversation, like, what's up? Like we sit down, we eating over us eating. We having a conversation. Now I'm gonna get kind of intellectual.
What happens if you really don't like her, right? Well, she all right. Like
we just had this topic too.
Yeah, and like right now where I'm at in life, I'm intentional, so I'm like, I'm taking her the fuck home. Do you say, man,
I can work with her?
Hit that shit one time. She ready, or do you pass?
It just depends.
On what?
On liquor. Make bad decisions off of liquor, you guys.
At least he honest.
That motherfucker said on liquor.
Because listen, if we going on a date, boom, and already I'm like, but she fine. I'm like,
you don't want to crack her for years.
Yeah, like now, see, guys, this is what guys do. I'm gonna tell y'all to be honest. This is what guys do. Some of y'all we don't even fucking want. We just some women when I got older, some women we just want the only hit because you didn't let us hit back in the day when we were.
Or somebody else had her.
And somebody else had her. Now nowadays I wouldn't even think like that, because now when you didn't want me then, I really don't want you now because you saved me from something that I knew could have been bad. Because now you only want me for a certain thing.
Off that shit.
Like now I be like, man, I be turning so many women down.
Well, most guys don't say this though. Why most guys won't say this?
I've heard numerous guys say that though. That's not my first time hearing it. I've heard
that's good energy. That's the shit younger guys need to hear though. Like, bro, listen. Don't beat yourself over the head if you can't get her.
Yeah, you know what I mean? She ain't for you.
She ain't for you.
She ain't for you. She chasing after the nigga that don't want her. 100%. Listen, and y'all leave Adam on red all the time. Y'all go out to Charles because Charles is a street nigga. He getting money. He fly. Y'all running after Charles, but Adam with this 401k.
We done gave Adams a chance, and Adam 9 times out of 10 shows he got tendencies just like Charles.
That's possible.
Or Adam's way worse.
But you...
That's super shade. That's shade.
That's not shade. I'm just saying because we had this conversation before and Joe kept saying, y'all don't get these. I've done it. I done gave motherfucker a chance. And
what if Adam knew what was right for you and you ain't want to listen to Adam? It was easier for you to follow out the Charles.
Nah, I tried to get Adam the benefit of the doubt.
All right, so what if Adam was forcing you to work hard and make you a better woman and you wasn't on that shit?
And you ain't seeing it. Y'all don't be seeing what a nigga.
They want the easy way out, bro.
When it's something different, I want to learn that route because I'm so used to certain kind of men.
Who would your mama prefer you to be with, Adam or Charles?
Adam.
Okay then.
But do you have to hear what I'm saying though?
I'm hearing you.
I gave Adam a chance. Adam was different from what I was used to, so I was accepting. I was accepting of the change I was going through.
Right.
Because he wasn't, and I know I needed, this is something different.
Adam had you stressed out.
No, Adam end up being a liar.
Oh, shit.
Adam end up being, I end up hearing Adam hang with my guys of the LGBT.
Check this out. All right, you continue. I'm going to fill our cups up a little bit more. We're going to try with Sprite this time.
I end up finding out that
Adam was hanging with who?
You heard what I said.
The LGBT.
I heard Adam start doing stuff that he denied. And I got friends of that community. Bye, Adam.
Yeah, Adam was a little different.
That's what I'm saying. And don't get me wrong, he had me hooked in good. I'm like, oh, this different, woo, so on and so forth. Nah, dog.
Man, I don't know. I don't know, Bird.
I try to get, because I am so used to, like, okay, anybody who know me know that I am used to guys in the street. That's because my daddy's, I chase, my mom said and my daddy said, I chase after men like my daddy.
Yeah.
That's what I'm used to. Mm-hmm. But I also know that shit can be no good. So therefore, I try to go a different route and give a different man a chance who's doing something different.
Cup right there, bro.
Yes, sometimes it's hard adjusting to what I'm not used to, but it's also welcoming because now I'm learning more new things.
Yeah.
But sometimes that shit really can be. I'm lying because Adam really want to be the nigga that you used to.
Because Adam really not Adam. Adam just a wolf in sheep clothing.
That's what I'm saying. They want to be, and then they want to bring up, they want to talk about what you trying to get away. Like, yeah, I hang with these, and like, what? No, that's not what I want. Like, I really quit talking to a guy because he had a job and everything. I'm like, yeah, that's what I need. But he started hanging with niggas that I noticed in the street. I quit talking to him because that's not your lane.
Yeah.
That's not your lane, and I don't like that. I don't like that for you.
Yeah,
but he already had me.
That's what he don't know.
He knew he already had me. Then he started hanging with him. I'm like that. I start questioning. Now you want to be like that? Ain't your lane. I liked you for who you were. Now I don't like you at all because I feel like you're trying to be somebody that you're really not.
Yeah.
Some guys really would switch up thinking that deep down inside, Adam really wanted to be like Charles, so he had to work his way up.
I feel like, man.
And hold on, what you just
All I did was add a little bit of Sprite to it.
You ain't put no Nickies or nothing in her. I ain't gonna be. Oh, I'm just making sure.
Well, back to the original question. When I go out on a date with a chick, all I'm trying to do is find out who she really is as fast as possible.
Right.
This good as hell.
I think the first question that I ask is, how many kids you have? Why?
Does that matter to you?
Not really.
So why you
ask? But I want to know, because if I'm taking you serious, we're merging families.
I got you.
100%.
I have 5.
Okay, so based on your question, if she has a newborn, you going or no?
I don't care, because 90% of women fall out with their baby daddy before or after the baby is born. For some reason, I have no idea, but that's just how it be. And I don't understand why.
I've heard opposite, because a lot of men be like, I'm not dealing with nobody who got a newborn or their kid ain't at least 2 or 3 because
he want to get that ass.
It ain't even that. Yeah. They feel like their baby mama is still dealing with their kid's father. And that don't even be the case.
That
won't bother me.
I made that post on Facebook and so many guys said that, like, nah, she probably still fucking her baby. I ain't giving her no chance. Like, what?
They insecure. But Dro, what if a chick told you she had 6 or 7 babies?
That's
a deal breaker?
That's something I have to take in consideration because listen,
we gonna meet each other at the place. You drive your mama drive.
I have 5. You got 6.
That's 11.
Now I'm looking at it financially. I'm looking at it financially now.
It's a deal breaker.
Can I support these motherfucking extra 6? Can I support these extra 6
on top of my 5?
On top of my 5?
Ooh-wee.
I have to take that in consideration. Some niggas don't. They be like, oh, yeah, that ain't nothing. No, listen. First of all, nigga, 11 kids to take care of is a fucking lot.
That's a lot.
That's a lot.
So,
that's a lot, bro.
We have to take in that. We have to really consider that. And people think it's just like, oh, no, that's the deal breaker. Oh, you being biased. No, nigga, I'm understanding my pockets.
Yeah, but you could also like tiptoe into that type of situation where you let her know, like, baby, I mean, she already knows 6 is a lot.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I ain't gonna stop dealing with you because you got 6 kids, but this transition we gotta make it as smooth as possible.
And I asked you that. I asked you about how many kids, and then I asked you after how many kids now is what do you do?
So what if she lied to you, right? She lied to you on the first date. Mm-hmm. And then you start dealing with her. Y'all rocking heavy. She always coming over your house whenever you call her. You know what I mean? Y'all done built this solid ass rapport, and then she tell you she got 6. Do the feelings change?
Well, why he ain't know she got 6 in the beginning? Where they at?
She concealing it. She ain't lying to him, but she's not telling him. She's allowing him to believe what he want to believe.
See, that comes to a point now. Okay, back. Okay,
but you like her.
I done got used to her. I done fell into love with her or lust. So now I like her. now I have to be a man about this, right? I have to be a man about this. I have to take a second to not talk with her, to think on my own. Nigga, listen. You give yourself them pep talks like, hey, yo, listen,
you sure you want to do this?
You sure you
built for this?
The demon over here like, keep killing that shit. Keep killing that shit. Fuck it. You only live once, YOLO. The good guy over here, he's like, yo, you keep fucking her, you gonna catch feelings.
She gonna catch feelings.
She gonna catch feelings, and it's gonna get ugly because now you trapped in this relationship you know you can't afford. Like, niggas go after girls they know they can't afford. Like, that's basically what it is. Like, you got 6 kids. Nigga, and I have 5. That's like, okay, that's Adam. Let's go back to Adam. Yeah. Adam, a 9-to-5 worker, he get paid every 2 weeks. He get paid. The drug dealer, Charles, he making what Adam make in one day, right?
Easy.
And he buying the shorty Birkins and all of that shit, right? So, okay, let's use Bird. So, Adam is dating Bird, but Bird just left out a relationship with Charles. Charles was just buying her Birkins and all that shit. Charles set the standards.
But you know what's
Adam should have thought about what he did
before he started fucking with Bird.
Before he started dealing with her, because now
a lot of women are
cannot keep up.
Unless Adam can make Bird see,
it's bigger than that.
This how I rock.
This
and
is
you gonna
than
like it like
now
this.
You gotta be able to like him.
And and it's so crazy because a lot of women are really like that because they done dealt with. I know a lot of women who ain't never got nothing out the movie. They got everything from a guy.
Yeah.
Or every guy they deal with moving forward, they expecting something from them because every guy has done that. But when it's all said and done, when that shit gone, they don't know what the first thing to do. Because they so used to it coming from a man.
Have you ever been that way?
No.
Never?
Not at all. Not at all.
My
man Red's no fool.
I'm just now getting used to a girl even doing anything for me as an adult. Before that, a girl, I couldn't remember what a girl did.
Because it was frowned down. It was frowned upon. Like, a woman shouldn't be doing nothing for me. But I don't believe in that. That shit you do for me, I do for you.
I think a man's ultimate objective when it comes to a woman is to make that woman better somehow.
Yeah.
You gotta make her better.
Sexually, mentally,
monetarily.
Fine, definitely.
You gotta make her better. You might not be smarter than her. You might not have as much as her, but as long as you can make her better in some aspect, you doing your job as a man.
But you know what's so crazy? You could do all the. You could really. And a woman might not see it because y'all get too caught up in y'all. That's why I was saying earlier, women is selfish thinking. They have selfish thoughts because a nigga could take her out the Honda, put her in the Lexus. A nigga could upgrade her house. A nigga can teach her shit that she didn't know. Mm-hmm. And the moment you get mad, women get mad, all of that out the window. She don't even remember none of this. And it goes back to... And then it makes a guy feel like this. Women say, I don't want no nigga that's throwing shit up in my face. It's not throwing nothing up in your face because you telling me that I haven't upgraded you or I haven't done this and that. Now I have to remind you. Like, did you forget that I was and not financially, but like people just don't understand. Like, you only bring up certain shit because people discredit you.
See, but I think you highlighting the phrase, the best things in life are free. Because me personally, now that I'm a bachelor, I feel as though it's like, first time you let a woman into your car, she think it's amazing. Yeah. Second time, she's like, oh, this shit ain't nothing. First time she come over your house, she like, damn, it's nice. Second time, she like, oh, I'm used to that shit. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So with that being said, you got to give her something more than the materialistic elements. Like, you got to give her something that she can hold on to and not never want to fucking lose.
Yeah.
And that comes, in my opinion, from knowledge. Like, letting her know, like, baby, I'm on a different type of time. I ain't like them guys you've been dealing with. I'm on something different. When you can get her that and you can get her to buy into the concept, you got her.
Yeah. And women, I think. Now, I'm not bashing women at all. I'm just, I want women to understand men, how men think. Because if a woman understands a man, we're the most simplest creatures on the planet.
Yeah.
We're simple. Women, y'all have components. Y'all is the keyboard up there.
They know that though.
We just a mouse. We got is it right click or left click?
Y'all complicated.
Y'all don't think y'all are?
Not
to,
really.
To y'all we are. To y'all we are. But to us we
normal.
Yeah.
Because it's simple. It's cut and dry. Guy, fuck him good. Take care of the house. And don't fuck with him while he trying to get some money.
But we do. But when we do all that, why the problem still comes?
Why is it the problem don't be the guy sometimes. It do be the guy sometimes.
Okay.
Because the guy communication
sucks.
Communication sucks.
It's 50-50.
Sucks
It's just as much y'all as it is us. Ain't nobody to blame. It's all of us.
Yeah, but communication is key. And comprehension is too. But like he said, y'all communication is ass. It's ass.
Don't say y'all. Say the guy
men,
talking about.
Negroes, male species.
If you was dealing with me and Pedro, you wouldn't be saying that. You'd be saying something different.
Y'all are men, but male species.
You can't put us all on the same blanket though, bro.
All I'm saying is y'all men.
We sit here communicating with you right now.
100%. That's what we need. We need more uncomfortable conversations like these.
Okay, well, the men that's watching, that's not sitting here with me. That's not sitting here with me.
That's why
y'all communication terrible.
That's why I was like, yo, today was a little different. That's why I was like, yo, we need another girl because we need another perspective because Bird is Bird. Bird is kind of like the niggas too.
Yeah.
I'm so tired.
We need a chick that's used to dealing with Adams. And not one that's used to dealing with Charles.
Yeah.
Wow. I'm so tired of people.
But I think Bird can be whatever God make her be.
Yeah. Look at it. Look.
Say that again.
I think you can conform to an Adam just as well as you did a Charles.
I know I've tried.
But
it ain't gonna take no trying if the right Adam come along.
Yeah.
I am gonna try. Because I've tried it before. And I liked it. But Adam let me down.
You talking about Adam let her down.
Adam let me down.
Oh, Adam.
So Dion, like you like what's your flavor of girls? Like you like
right. He said it already.
I said wow. They attract me.
He said, wow.
I like a woman that's different. Like I like an Erykah Badu type.
I get that out of you.
Nice body.
I can get that out of you.
Different type of energy on her own type of time. She don't follow the trends, follow the group, get some money, can enlighten me on some shit.
Yeah.
That's what I like.
I would have never thought you said Erykah Badu.
I swear I
was
say
Jill Scott.
No, I got that out of him. On life, I was just thinking about that the first time we.
Sometimes Erykah Badu get a little too left or something.
That's why I was like, hold on, Erykah.
Erykah, I mean, she a little different. Shout out to Erykah Badu. She a little different. Her body
about
nice,
you, bro?
though. Her body nice.
Yeah,
what about you?
Slick.
Me, I'm still learning me. Like, I'm still learning. This is what people ain't honest
you was
about.
in a relationship.
I am.
So what would you?
My preferred woman, I don't have one. Like, yeah, I want my woman to be like.
You don't know her yet.
Yeah. I'm learning my woman right now, but the thing is everything is a problem.
In a relationship?
In relationships. Even the smallest things turn into big arguments.
But bro, let me interrupt you real quick. I don't want to get you off track, but it's amazing to me that we have so much in common. Me and you ain't talked since probably Gallenberg trip.
Yeah, facts.
But with that being said, at the same time, right? It's like I always compare being in a relationship to two people hopping in a small ass car, packing all their luggage in the back and trying to drive all the way to California from Cincinnati. You gonna stop in Nevada like, baby, this ain't gonna work. I'm gonna take my shit and get in the Uber and we gonna go ahead and slide.
Yeah.
It's difficult as hell, and being inside that little small ass car ain't making nothing no easier.
Yeah.
And it sounds kind of fucked up, and it might sound selfish on my end, but I feel like you can't even limit love to a relationship. I understand the Will and Jadas of the world. I understand why they go through what they go through. You love somebody, you just want to see them happy, whether they with you or without you.
Right.
You know what I mean? Y'all bond is always intact. That shit you never lose any love for that person or none of that. It's just, this shit ain't for us. We need to just separate, do what we do, and then come together and enjoy our love together whenever we can.
Yeah. And mentally, you have to be equipped to love somebody else. People get in relationships and they're not mentally.
They ain't mentally there.
they're on their own.
Or
like,
they might not love themselves as much.
I was about to say that.
You
And
gotta
I don't understand how you can love somebody
you don't
and
know
you love
yourself.
That don't even make sense.
Right now,
Well, they can't make themselves happy. You get up in the
'Cause
morning, you
a
happy, and a motherfucker
a
now they
nigga or a
draining your
woman-
happiness.
a nigga or a woman cannot make you happy.
For sure.
You first,
sure.
It start with
it
yourself.
start with yourself.
They don't
You
understand
have
that.
to be happy with yourself. So what I say in a relationship, my thing is this: when I'm not mentally in our relationship, I will fall back because right now I have to focus on me to be a good person for you.
Yeah. I can't
People
make you
don't
happy if I
understand
ain't
that.
happy type shit.
People don't understand that. Like, and when a guy be like, I just want to take a step back and, you know, kind of gather me up together. Or a woman say the same thing.
So let me ask you a question. From a man.
Mhm.
When do you find time to even like indulge in a thought of love or romance? Like, when do you find time to say, I'm just about to sit back and think about what's going on in my relationship and why I feel the way I feel, what I can do to improve it? Like, when do you find that time? This is the one thing people don't never understand.
Yeah.
I've never had nobody to run to and ask men love questions to.
Right.
My pops, he ain't on that.
Right.
My pops feel like he's 17 still. He out here doing him.
And you know what's so crazy? Excuse me. We don't find
We
time.
ain't got no. You right.
Let me tell you why.
On the toilet.
We busy.
Take the other bitches back.
We busy. We busy trying to make sure the rent is paid. We busy taking out the trash. We busy keeping up maintenance on cars. We busy.
So how you
being
formulate
a
your
father.
answers though? The shit that you saying right now, I can tell you thought about. When did you find the time to think about them type of thoughts?
Going through arguments.
Yeah.
Going through them
Listen
arguments.
to some music and shit like that.
Yeah, when you going through them arguments and you gotta dip out the house and leave, and you question yourself like, damn, is this relationship worth it?
Yeah, because I would have never thought you put this much thought into the shit you saying right
Yeah.
now. But I can tell that shit thought out.
You gotta, cause sometimes and a lot of your art thinking is women think we in the bathroom texting bitches.
Yeah, nigga being a thinker.
That's my thinking zone.
I drive trucks. When I'm on the road, I put on my slow song. I just think
Or we ride with no music.
and
No music, and the whole time we don't even know where we driving to. We just right now
But on Facebook we a soft ass guy for that. You soft you in your body. He weak.
I really
allowed to have that moment. It's just frowned upon because people feel like men ain't supposed to have those moments, but y'all supposed to. Y'all
that's the problem.
Yeah,
y'all don't think we supposed to have feelings.
Y'all gotta understand that nobody gave us the answers to this shit. We finding all this shit out as we go.
Yes.
No man is born the perfect man.
Man,
you know what I mean? And on top of that, in a lot of cases, right? The same guys that women are like, man, I get on the blue app every morning. He ain't this, he ain't that. He was raised by a woman. Mm-hmm. A woman taught him to act that way.
And what's perfect for you is not perfect for her.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
So as we going through our different relationships, I was perfect for her.
9 out of 10 with her.
Until I fucked up.
Or 3 out of 10 with this one.
Now I come to you. I'm used to being the perfect man for her because I was doing all the shit that I was doing. Now I come to you and I'm thinking I'm the perfect man because I left this relationship, the last relationship, as the perfect man. And I come to you and it's like, now I ain't the perfect man. Now I need this, now I need that. But you looking at us like we're not trying. No, we don't know.
We don't know.
You tell me.
We don't even know where to get the answers from.
I lack being affectionate because I didn't have to be affectionate in my last relationship or the past ones before that. Now you require affection, which this is what people don't understand. We as human beings don't change overnight.
No.
Mm-mm.
But some people.
So if I'm not affectionate enough for you right now at the beginning of this. You got two choices.
Teach me how to love you.
Teach me how to love you, or B, move on.
Yeah,
because guess what? This might not work for you. People don't understand that. They think it's like, oh, you gave up too quick. No, we don't have time to waste.
Accept it. Let's go ahead and cut ties and do what we do.
Let's go. Simple.
And that's where a lot of women go wrong at, because we will stay thinking that it will come. Sometimes it never comes.
Never comes. It's fucked up. It's crazy, man.
It's a crazy world.
It's fucked up. You don't even look. You look at relationships totally different after these kind of conversations, because now you analyzing.
But some relationships, because like I said, the relationship I came from, I'm grateful for these type of conversations because I wouldn't even be able to indulge in these type of conversations had I not went through the shit that I went through.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Everything that we talk about is based off experience.
100%.
Yeah.
But like my son and little man that's in there, you think I'm gonna leave out any T's uncrossed, any I's undotted? I'm gonna tell them everything that I'm going through.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna tell them like you gonna necessarily go through this shit, but I'm gonna tell them my story so they can take what they can take from my story and apply it to
And
theirs.
that made me feel.
I've never had nobody give me that. It's only guy that I can think of that I can go to for relationship advice is like a Felipe Morris or some shit like that. Somebody that can relate to my lifestyle and at the same time they're rational enough to know like, bro, you don't want to go that way. It'd be ugly.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I've never had no adult come to me and be like, bro, sit down and, you know what I mean, understand women, learn women. I've never had that. Yeah. And I'm pretty sure he never neither.
But it's crazy because we don't have that neither. I ain't never sat down with
Y'all do.
Y'all see
Y'all
it,
have
though.
friends.
And y'all
have
see it.
friends.
We got
y'all have a lot of friends.
We got a lot of
in
friends who be in relationships, but some of the relationships we be. That ain't what I want to be in, but she happy. So
I can't really. You can't really call as men. We don't call our boys
and express ourselves to our guys
like that unless we have that bond. We have that tight enough bond where
sure.
It's judgment free zone.
Yeah.
Like I call my guy like crying. He go, man, what the fucking
soft
hang
ass,
up?
yeah.
No soft ass man, leave that bitch.
Mm-hmm.
And on top of that, right?
But you got women like that too.
I'm pretty sure you done seen your mama deal with different guys.
Excuse me, my mom's been married for 27 years.
That was the only example you needed. What example me and Dro had?
Example.
We had bad examples. 9 times out of 10, the guy has bad examples of what a relationship is supposed to be.
But you also have to understand.
I seen my daddy cheating married.
Yeah, and I seen my daddy cheat on fuck around on my mama too.
Yeah, my mama has and my dad been married and have been together for these long. But you got also understand, my dad was gone for 10 years as well. So I watched my mama take care of me and my brother by herself.
But you saying it like that's a bad thing.
I'm not. What I'm saying is I've never sat down with my mama and said, hey, when we had I still to this day, I ain't had no conversation about
What's
no man.
understood don't have to be explained.
She showed you.
Seen how, she showed you. She led by example. She showed you what a good woman was supposed to be because she was out there doing it.
But how you know that I feel like my daddy was the perfect man for her?
We didn't say that. We ain't say that.
We saying your mama's response to whatever position or situation she was put in. Me and Dro we didn't get that luxury.
Yeah, it's definitely.
We didn't get that luxury. All I seen was a bad example of what a guy was supposed to do. Not saying my father was a bad guy, nothing like that. But when the older I got, the more I understood my pops.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And then I also understood like maybe sometimes your father showed you what not to do by doing it.
Yeah. But we don't know that.
Same.
We don't know that
Same.
until
That
we
makes
actually
sense.
sit back and be like, damn, I don't want to be like him.
Mm-hmm.
Exactly.
And how long at what age do we figure that shit out?
How many hearts you done broken? How many feelings you done hurt at that point?
At what age do we figure that shit out?
That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense.
I don't know.
That makes sense.
But
We good, Blake? Everything good?
He listening. He in tune.
yeah.
That's a good thing. That made me saying all the right shit.
So
He in tune.
I don't really understand. I don't see why women don't take time to figure men out. Y'all be so looking for the perfect man instead of building yours. And not necessarily building him where helping you financially, but building him for you. Because we're not designed for every woman.
Every person y'all dealt with is different from that person. So you don't think women take time for that?
Nah, not really.
I think y'all submit to the guy that y'all really want to be with.
Yeah.
And in submission, you're not about to say, I need you to fix this or fix that. You're just gonna roll with the punches.
Until you get so fed up and you bring it up now, you bring it up now after you already fed up because he keep doing it instead of you coming out the gate.
For sure.
And letting you know, like, hold on, look, before we move here, like before we move into this spot together, look, we've been fucking around, but listen, this is what I expect from you.
100%. I tell my daughter, I said, baby, when you first meet a guy, without being on some bullshit, just tell him, what can you do to change my life? It ain't got to be monetarily.
Right.
It ain't got to be, you know what I mean? He ain't got to say, I'm going to marry you, none of that type of shit. I said, baby, you going to know from his answer how organic, how original his answer is. You going to know whether he worth dealing with or not.
Yeah.
Because if a guy be like, yeah, baby, I just want to take you around the world. I'm going to take you to France and go shopping. He ain't the one. But if he say, baby, I don't know. So I don't even know you yet. I want to get to know you.
You've had that conversation with your baby. Have you had any conversations like that with your kids? With your oldest?
His daughters might be the oldest. Mine 20.
Right,
21.
but I'm still saying, as she was aging, you had conversations with her though, right?
When she started dealing with guys, when it became obvious to me she was dealing with guys,
then you started having those
that's
conversations.
when I started telling her, like, my two things is this. Baby, don't let no guy record you doing anything sexual, and we not doing no trains. You ain't letting no guys run no trains on you. Yeah. That's all I put in before, like, no matter what, do not do those.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Everything else is discussable.
My daddy would kill me.
100%.
As long as they understand that, they know. And right now, my oldest is about to be a teenager. I have 5 daughters. I don't have no boys. So I have to start with her first.
Yeah, he got to learn as he go. This shit all new to him.
And I'm only asking because I ain't never had no conversation like that with my daddy.
And it's because guess why? But guess why? Really, what the world say? That's the conversation for the mom.
Yep. He wasn't supposed to have that conversation.
I ain't had no conversations with my mama neither. That's why I'm sitting here asking. That's what I'm saying.
See, nowadays, guys, we take it upon ourselves to have them conversations. We don't supposed to.
And I ain't your typical person.
And
I done been through some shit.
It makes a woman feel uncomfortable talking to her dad about sex.
See, and now I can say I did tell my daddy when I was fucking. I told him before I told my mama.
Yeah. Yeah.
I was comfortable with telling him before I told my mama.
And that goes back to being comfortable with who you comfortable with. It's not designed to be, I'm comfortable with him. You have to be comfortable with this person because this person is who you supposed to talk to. No, it's who you feel comfortable with. Like my dad, like, hell, me and him barely got along. So me and my mom, we could talk about everything. Like, yeah, look, he tried to, I let his ass come over. He tried to fuck and I put his ass out. Like, that's me and my mom conversations is like that because me and my mom had that bond. Like, we talks. Yeah. When I'm hurt, that's who I go to. And not necessarily go to her because I don't really, I'm like a secluded person. Like, you gotta be a motherfucker that I know going through some shit and I could talk to.
Yeah.
For me to express myself. Other than that, I'm a work through it myself.
That's how I am,
and sometimes that's a bad fucking thing for us. We need somebody, as men, we need somebody to sit up. Yep. We need a fucking therapist sometime. We need a motherfucking counselor we can sit down and talk to.
A sound mind. I go to therapy. Y'all should try it.
Yeah, because
I say men need therapy a lot.
We bottle so much in. We carry so much weight.
Because y'all feel like y'all's not allowed to show emotion, and I hate that.
Y'all make us feel like that.
I don't make nobody feel
women
like
women, not just women, society.
Yeah.
So
that's why
like you said,
makes it feel like men's not supposed to have
Tyrese got on there crying. Boy, you know what the fuck they did to him? He got on there crying. He was going through something. And he got on there crying.
That's everyday life. We all go through shit.
And trying to express himself because
and they made a mockery out of it.
Because social media was the people he could talk to at that time because nobody was right there with him. And that first thing he thought was, well, let me express myself on social media. Yep. And that's a fault too, but it's fucked up, man.
Well, I wanted to say one thing, man. I appreciate y'all inviting me to the show.
Yeah, man. We definitely got to have you come back.
I appreciate y'all letting us display the potion. And I mean, can I do some shout outs?
Yeah,
sure.
The team down at Poor, they've been super supportive.
Poor Lounge.
Yep. Yeah. Arts OTA, they've been super supportive.
Sure.
My dude, Aaron Staccato.
Yep.
Go stupid. He go stupid. I appreciate everything you done for us, homie.
Yeah.
And
that's Eric
Toya,
P, brother.
Toya, in and out. Toya, I appreciate everything you done for us, Toya.
Yeah, that's
toast to the good life.
Toast to the good life.
Toast to the good life.
So, y'all, today we kind of touched a few topics.
I like this. I was mellow today.
Yeah, we was a little mellow today.
Next time I'm gonna be right.
We gotta invite him back when we get to the madness part. Today,
hopefully we become a lifetime sponsor. So
for sure,
I'll be here from now on. Hopefully.
That means I'm be drunk all the time.
Yeah, we have drinks all the time.
Better watch what you say.